Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I am Asi Indrawan from grade 12 Computer and Engineering Network Muhammadiyah 3 Vocational School Surakarta, and I am here to share how to install Debian 10 and make a web server using a virtual machine. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, let's get straight to it. First, we need a laptop or PC with an internet connection, the VM Virtual Box installer as the virtual machine we use, and the Debian 10 ISO file as the Linux operating system we use. You can download both from their website for free. Once all the material has been downloaded, we install VM Virtual Box. Click the VM Virtual Box installer, open it as administrator, then click next, then next, and follow the installation process until it finishes. Once the virtual machine is installed, we install Debian 10. Click the new tab, enter your PC username, and select the Debian 10 ISO file we downloaded earlier. Here we will select the DVD1 and then go to the virtual hardware section. In the here I am only using a 2 GB. For the virtual hard disk I am just using a 10 GB. Then click next. After completing the virtual machine creation, we need to configure it a bit. Select the virtual machine we created earlier, then select the setting to enter the setting menu. In the setting menu, click the expert menu, then go to the system section. Click optical, move it to the top, and then select storage. Next, go to the network section. Under adapter 1, select host only adapter. Then in the controller ID section, select the Debian 10 ISO file you downloaded earlier. Then click OK. Then run the virtual machine and click Start. Here the initial screen for the Debian 10 installation. Select Install. In language, we select English, and we select American, United States. We select American. Select No. And then select Do Not. Type a host name, it's up to you. Then select Continue. Enter a root password. Use a password that easy to remember. Then select Continue. Re-enter the root password and then select Continue. Enter your new full username. Once you're done, select Continue. Enter your username, make it the same as your username to avoid confusion, and then select Continue. Enter the new user password. I usually make it the same as the root password, so I don't forget it. Next, select Continue. In time zone, you can choose whatever you want. In the hard disk partitions tab, select Guided, use entire disk. Select the hard disk you want the partition and then enter. Select all file in one partition. Next, select Finish partition and write Change to disk. If this screen appears, please select Yes. In here, we select no. Network mirror is also not available. Next, select no gain. Next, select no gain. Here, I want to install Linux using the CLE because it's regular. However, if you prefer the desktop GUI version, please select the Debian desktop environment by pressing the spacebar, then select continue. Select yes to install the group bootloader. Select VBox hard disk and press enter. The installation has been completed. Now you can press continue. Here your CLE-based Debian Linux display look like this. In the second part, we will begin configuring the web server using the Debian 10 server we installed earlier. Login in the Debian using the root user, then configure the IP address on the Debian server by typing the command nano/etc/network/interfaces. Then type the configuration. You can follow my configuration like this. Once the configuration is complete, save it by pressing Ctrl O and exit by pressing Ctrl X. Then don't forget to restart the IP address configuration by typing the command /etc/init.d/networking restart. Then check the IP address by typing the command IPA. If successful, the display will look like this. And then install the Apache 2 package. Install Apache 2 by typing the command apt-get install Apache 2. First, make sure the repository is pointing to DVD binary 1. If prompt for Y or N, press Y and then enter. Once finished, we move on to the client computer. Set IP address first. Then try pinging from the client to the server. If successfully, the display will look like this. Next, open a web browser, then click your web server IP address. Like this if you see. Like my screen, it means your server has been successfully created. Next, let's try changing the appearance by editing the index.html file. We switch to the server computer again. First, enter the /var/www/html. access directory by typing cd/var/www/html. Then delete the existing index.html file by typing rm index.html. Next, create a new index.html file according you need by typing a nano index.html. After that, we go to the HTML index. Here, you can write the line of code that will appear on your website page. You can write anything you want. Here, I will fill in my website as seen on the screen. Once configured, save it by pressing Ctrl O and exit the configuration using Ctrl X. Don't forget to restart the system after each configuration by typing /etc/init.d/apache to restart. Let's check again on the client computer and then log in to the web browser. We can see that the web display has changed to match our previous configuration. Finally, that's enough tutorial from me. I hope it's useful for all of you. See you next time. Skibidi. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.